All right, so we get another look at this high-level wrestler here tonight, DC. When it comes to the grappling, the wrestling, fighting this guy makes for a really hard night at the office.
It makes for a hard night because the moment he gets close to you, it's like a fly stuck in flypaper. He sticks to you like glue. He moves from position to position seamlessly. He possesses great takedowns from the clinch, from a nice inside trip to a bear hug or a throw. He's just one of those guys that the moment he comes into contact with you, a lifetime of wrestling has shown him an amazing ability to get you to the floor.
Yeah, all of that one-on-one competition, as you mentioned, great in transition. Big spot, needless to say, for him here tonight. Well, this guy has truly made the takedown a thing of beauty in mixed martial arts with respect to yourself and George St. Pierre and the truly great takedown artists. This guy's closing the gap and entering that company in the eyes of many.
Oh, absolutely, because he's done such a great job of timing takedowns. I haven't seen anyone so good at slipping a jab into a takedown since George St. Pierre.
Right.
He does a phenomenal job of getting from step one to step two before his opponent even realizes, now he's in on my leg. And if they do get their hips back, immediately he's up into a foot sweep or a headlock or an inside trip. It's just so many different ways for him to get you to the floor that he will throw every single one at you every single time.
And a lot of fighters talk about that wrestling maintenance and how hard it is, right, over the course of a career to continue to drill those things. He talks a lot about that, and that's why he's continued to realize success here in the UFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, grappler versus grappler. This was probably the wrong week for me to skip combat sambo class, but what are your expectations for this one?
I expect these guys to come together, man. I expect them to come together, and we're going to see some fantastic throws, and not only just fantastic throws, but just jockeying for position. Even though it may not look that these guys are doing much, the little details in the underhooks, in the clinches, in the foot position, head position, is going to be very interesting to watch. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
And he landed the right hand there. Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the corner.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, Nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Looking to land the right hand, he misses. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Shot is blocked there by Hendricks.
Big kick lands.
Try to establish that jab.
That was lightning fast, that right hand. I mean, he's cutting him down the sides with this beautiful leg kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. That shot blocked by Hendricks. Just misses with the right.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Oh, nice. Nice.
Hendricks gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Ooh. Oh, straight right. Both of these guys going all out. High action fight here.
You got him.
All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch.
Well, missed on that one. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab.
Right.
And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
Well, you saw us reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. 20 seconds left.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Big Rig gets caught by that straight punch there.
I don't know how many times he can get hit in the head and stay in this fight.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
Shake it out. You lost that round. That's all right. We got another round to go. I want you to use your wrestling this time. Don't force your...
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in it.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even, as we saw in round number one.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it. Stop throwing. Good stick. He's throwing every part of himself themselves into these big leg kicks.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off. Big punch lands through the middle.
Hendricks has got a big bruise starting to form on the right side of his body. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin, too.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
And he continues to work the body here.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Oh, beautiful strike attempt there as he lands the hook.
Beautiful hook. Really did a great job of keeping his back hand on his chin, throwing that hook, and putting it exactly where he needed to go.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point, he is going right at that cut on his opponent's eye.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finishes.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Hendricks' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage. Great punch.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up. Hit bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty.
Trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly. Nice. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Nice shot to the body there. 20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta go over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good knockout.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so evenly matched.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of striking. Offering DC, he is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. That one's in. Nice strike.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, that lead right hand is money tonight. Man, the body work continues to be a factor here. Look at the size of that bruise on his body. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Pretty good right hand. Hendricks' kick to the body here. That one appeared to be blocked.
There's no tell on that leg kick. Nice punch there.
Looking to land the right just out of range. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Got clipped with the right hand. Back and forth we go!
Powerful leg kick land.
Lands the right hand. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, that's a good strike there by Hendricks.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Now connects with a right. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Big leg kick lands.
Oh, right then a left. Hendricks' lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Oh, over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Nice job to raise the guard and block another strike there. He doesn't want the ringside physician anywhere near this octagon.
He has to understand that at any moment, if this thing goes down into the eye, the referee and the commission will have to stop the fight. Great job being aware, keeping the hands up and blocking, making sure to minimize the damage to that already cut eye.
Swing and a big miss by Hendricks. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You know, huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just misses with the straight left hand.
Nice kick.
Back and forth we go. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Nice counter with the hook shot there by Hendricks. How about that shin? Looking to set up a knee of his own. Hendricks gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Real sneaky body kick.
Overhand is good. And now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. And they separate.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Nice jab there, champ.
The jab was a lost art in mixed martial arts. Guys have found it, and they are fighting behind it real well. There's no give on that leg kick.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job. Nice strike.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Really timing his shots nicely, good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really...
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Oh, he might be out.
What a punch.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target there.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now. It's okay. Use your footwork.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Let's get some offense.
Good punch.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Nice straight punch. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Back to the feet. Oh! Well, if you're going to leave your body that wide open, you're going to pay the price, and he certainly did there as his opponent lands flush to the midsection.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, he might be out.
Ooh, what a punch. Oh! Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Just misses with the straight right. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
And that left hook landed on the button. Fruit punch. That's not very good, huh?
Fruit punch.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does. That's as good a punch as he's thrown on.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the one that lands perfect, and that one landed perfect. That's a big strike right there. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. He's out!
Holy smokes!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliotta has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lesnar!
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.